have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know, it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Goodrich. 22 points for him. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. One second left. No good. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Pelicans ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And game on the way so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, their contested shots, they've really set a strong tone early.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
New Orleans in the lead. And it's Lee in at the three. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's Bremer. To the inside. Cohen. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Knox. Pass to Knox. All right, Brad, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA?
Star treatment? What is that, BA? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
And he drops it first. Both good from the line that time. Pelicans shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Pass to Bremer. This one's a three. Rebounded by Knox. The Bucks trail. It's intercepted. And we played to the first minute here in the second. Here's Hamilton. From behind the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Here's Knox. And he hits it to tie the game. Knox has got 5.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Lee. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Knox.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Here's Knox. 9 points in the game. Got a hand on it. Here's Bremer. Buries it down low. Bremer's got his second bucket on the night. Right now in close game in New Orleans. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Knox. Drives to the hoop. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Rodriguez. Last game for him, he had 14. 6 to shoot. And another one falls for New Orleans. The Bucks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Knox. He's got 11. And that one is hammered home.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Rodriguez. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
That's the defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's Knox. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Contact from downtown.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Milwaukee making some changes. Waters is checked in for Knox, and it's Knox in for Knox. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Knox. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Pelicans lead by 3. Pass to Bremer. Sinks that one from the post. Bremer's got 7.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
For Milwaukee, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Knox. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Knox. 11 points in the game. The Pelicans have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Pure from 3-point range.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Pass to Knox. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Bremer.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Takes the 3. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Knox. He's got 11. Knocks it loose. Here's Goodrich. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Knox. 13 points in the game to stop the run. Blocked. From deep three-point land. Milwaukee with the rebound. Knox has got 4 rebounds in the game. 4-3. And that one's good. Knox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Pass to Goodrich. The 3. Waters grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 9. They set the screen from deep. And Goodrich pulls it down. Goodrich has got 4 rebounds in the game. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Knox has got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Milwaukee shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And the first one at the line is good. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
And so he makes both from the line. New Orleans leading by 7. Pass to Goodrich. Let's go with a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game play.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
2 shots.
And he makes a first.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Pelicans lead by 5. Pass to Bremer. Fires the 3. They get it back. Goodrich, the pass to Lee. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
Milwaukee has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's Knox. And he lobs it up top.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Knox. 17 points for him last game against the Lakers. Good on the shot. Knox has got 13.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, and when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
It's hauled in by New Orleans.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding. Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Bucks trail by 12. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Brimmer.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for him.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game. A number of reasons can lead to this, but he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
And Milwaukee shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Here's Knox. He's got 6. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Over to the left wing. Here's Goodrich. He had 19 points in the win against.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances. He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Knox shoots. Can't hit. Nobody near him. Knox has got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Here's Wolf. He's got 18. 5 on the clock. Wolf. The second chance points on the tip-in. Wolf's got 20.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Here's Knox. Pass to Knox. There's the 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 drives.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Here's Rodriguez. From downtown, Waters grabs the miss. Waters got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Knox. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
For 3, Wolf, good. 23 points in the game.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
1:14 left in the first half of basketball. Knox, the pass to Knox. From the arc. And that was good. Knox. Knox has got 18.
His third shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
Pass to Wolf. There's the triple. Waters grabs the miss. Waters got 6 rebounds now in the game. 44 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Knox. No good on the triple. The Pelicans lead by 4. Lets the 3 fly. Shot's good by Rodriguez. Rodriguez has got 5 points now in the quarter. Milwaukee shooting it very well. 52% during the second.
Taking 2 shots.
Knocks down the first one. Knox, he's checked in for the Bucks. Knox comes in for Knox. he gets them both. 24 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Stokes. Pass to Goodrich. Launches a three. Rebounded by Knox. Puts up a three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Knox has got his third basket of the night.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Pelicans ahead. They're up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey folks, let's kick this halftime show off by checking out the players of the week.
Let's
talk about our winner from the Western Conference.
Oh, he
He
does
does a lot.
Controls
So
the pace,
pace,
every
the
ball,
ball,
and then
he has a great mix of point guard qualities.
Makes
Makes this offense almost impossible to stop. And we look now at the Milwaukee Bucks. We got a battle out there after one half of play.
I like
I
that
like that
aggressiveness
aggressiveness
given
given
to
to the
cave in the
defender's
defender's chest
chest.
so they can blow the whistle.
if you cave
Cave
in the guy's chest, shouldn't it be called a foul?
No, stop
Stop
slapping.
slapping.
Thanks
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. New Orleans in the lead. On the floor for Milwaukee. And it's Knox in at the four-man position. Gets the three to fall. Here's Knox. Pass to Knox. The 11-footer. Pelicans cleared away. Stokes has got his 5th rebound. Out to the right wing. Here's Wolf. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Here's Waters. Pass to Knox. The 3-ball. And Hamilton pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
From deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Down low. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. And now a look at the toughest defenses around the league. 5th, New Orleans.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Drains the triple. And now it's an 11-point New Orleans lead.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Knox. To end the run. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play. Here's Wolf. He's got 26. This one's a three. That shot missing. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Knox. Knocks it down from distance. Knox has got 12 points.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Wolf. 5 to shoot. The three. The rebound by the Bucks. Pass to Knox. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Waters. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Here's Stokes to the paint. The steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. A pull-up jumper. Here's Waters. Knocks down the long J. Waters got 5 points in the quarter.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
For New Orleans, they've got 3 of 6 shots so far in the third. Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Wolf passes to Goodrich. Stripped it away. Here's Knox. He's got 11. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. New Orleans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good. It's both from the strike. Here's Milwaukee. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Pass to Knox. Here's Waters for the tie. And Hamilton pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Goodrich. He's got 25. And that one's good. Goodrich has got 27.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Here's Waters. Up again.
And after the first half where he didn't turn it over once, that has sure changed here in the second.
New Orleans leading by 5. Here's Stokes. He's got 9. And there's the lob.
I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Pass to Knox. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3. Knox has got 6.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Goodrich. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Waters. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
And also attacking and transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Both shots good from the strike. The Pelicans lead by 5. Here's Stokes. Here's Goodrich. 30 points in the game. Wolf. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Pass to Waiters. Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Here's Hamilton. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Wolf. Good.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Inside. Here's Knox. And the layup is good off the glass. Knox has got 22.
He can really lead the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
Pass to Hamilton. Outside the arc. Sinks it from distance. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And that one's good. Waters. He's got 19. The Pelicans lead by 9. Here's Hamilton. Giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Clock at 6. Here's Goodrich. Waters grabs the miss. Waters got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Knox. Knocks down the triple. Knox has got 6 in the quarter.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times, or he will bury you.
Here's Stokes. 9 points in the game. Pass to Wolf. Launches it. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Knox. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Wolf. Wolf's got 4 rebounds in the game. A shot from the low post is good. And now an 11-point Pelican lead.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
Here's Knox. 22 points for him. Count it.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's Wolf. Pass to Hamilton. From downtown. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Waters got rebound number 11. To the wing on the left. The shot. Again, Milwaukee. The Pelicans lead by 7. Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineup so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Knox, he's checked in for the Bucks. Well, we've seen outstanding defense this season, and here are the teams leading the way in steals. Number 1, the Bucks.
And credit their relentless nature defensively for causing the mistakes. They apply a ton of pressure.
Goodrich, good.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Knox, the pass to Knox. Here's Waters. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Stokes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And really strong at the line since the break.
The Bucks trail by 11. Pass to Knox. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Here's Here's Wolf. He's got 38. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Wolf's got 41.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Knox. There's a screen. From the top of the key, he buries it. Knox has got 15. The Pelicans lead by 10. Wolf passes to Goodrich. Here's Wolf. The three is up. Rebounded by Knox. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Here's Knox. And Hamilton pulls it down. Hamilton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wolf. The three-pointer off the mark. The Bucks trail by 10. And he lobs it up.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Pass to Goodrich. Fires in the triple. Goodrich has got 35.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Here's Knox. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Bremer. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Bucks. Knox, he's checked in for Knox. Knox comes in for Knox. And it's Knox in for Knox. And he makes both free throws. Here's Waters. 19 points in the game. Lets the three fly. The Pelicans pull it in. Lee's got 4 rebounds now. Going inside. Here's Wolf. That one goes. Count it. Wolf's got 43 points.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Here's Knox. He's got 15. Here's Waters. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Waters got 11 points in the quarter.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Pass to Wolf. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Here's Waters, all alone. Rebounded by Bremer.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Fires the 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Knox. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. Knox has got 18.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. The team's shooting a steady diet from outside.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's New Orleans up by 16. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Bucks trail by 16. And it's Brimmer in at the 2. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's Knox. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for the Bucks. Knox. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. The Pelicans lead by 14. Here's Brimmer. Puts it up from 17. That one rolls around and rims out.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to Knox. Three-pointer. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And the Bucks hit again from deep.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Driving in. Here's Brimmer. Pass to Rodriguez. And no good. The dry spell continues. The Bucks trail by 8. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Yep, that one goes. Waters got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach address his team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Rodriguez. Six to shoot. Here's Brimmer. And again, New Orleans no good. Pass to Knox. Here's Waters. Jacks up a 3. That one won't go. That's his 8th miss out of 15 shots. Here's Rodriguez. Drops in the 3. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, and hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
The 3 is up. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Here's Knox. Up and in on the layup. Knox has got 22.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Here's Brimmer. Offline with a 3. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Waters. And it's Milwaukee scoring again. The Pelicans lead by 8. Here's Brimmer. Puts it up from the high post. And that's good for 2.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Waters, the pass to Knox. Puts up a deep 3. Pelicans cleared away. Here's Brimmer. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Milwaukee making some changes. Knox, he's checked in for Knox. Knox comes in for Knox. And it's Knox in for Knox. Here's Brimmer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. Waters grabs the miss. Waters got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Knox. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting. New Orleans leading by 8. Here's Wolf. And again, New Orleans no good.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Knox. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Knox has got 28.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And there's the screen. Here's Brimmer. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Brimmer's got 9 points here in the second half.
They've really bottled him up here in the fourth. He's only 2 of 7 from the field.
Here's Knox. Shot clock at 5. Here's Knox. Off target with the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Miss there on the triple. Bucks trail by 8. Tries to keep it alive. Here's Wolf. Rebounded by Knox. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Pass to Knox. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. On target from range. Knox has got 8 here in this quarter.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
To the left wing. Here's Hamilton. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Personal goal. First team foul. At the line, Hamilton. 1 shot.
The Bucks trail by 8. Here's Waters. Here's Knox. 3-pointer, no good. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Pass to Knox. And Hamilton pulls it down. Hamilton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Wolf. Counted from distance. Wolf's got 49 in the game.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better. He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Takes a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Knox has got 8 rebounds in the game. Knox, the pass to Waters. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
He's been laser focused here in the fourth. Only 1 miss out of 5 attempts.
Pass to Goodrich. The deep 3. Rebounded by Knox. Bucks trail by 7.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Second team at the line for the Bucks. 1. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. New Orleans leading by 5. Here's Wolf. Pass to Goodrich. Let's go with a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Goodrich has got 38 points.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Knox. Takes the 3. Pelicans cleared away. Hamilton's got a 6th rebound on the night. Inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Just such a terrific dunk.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Knox, the pass to Knox. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Knox has got 30.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Here's Stokes. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Timeout. Bucks.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
Here's Knox. Pass to Knox. Right wing. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
Here's Goodrich. Here's Hamilton. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there. Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Knox. The 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment. when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
1:52 left in the final quarter. 4-3. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Waters. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Goodrich. Puts up a three. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every three he takes now is going in.
And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Knox. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Here's Wolf. Good. He hits again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Bucks trail by 9. Here's Knox. That three's off the mark. New Orleans is shooting a very impressive 54% in the fourth. Here's Hamilton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
At the line, Hamilton.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. So he gets them both. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Knox. Keeps it alive. Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pelicans with possession here. 9-point game. Here's Goodrich. Off the mark there with a three.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Here's Wolf. And so the Pelicans take the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now for our player of the game.
it.